Rosetta Stone is a household name. When people think about learning languages, this software usually comes to mind. It's a very powerful brand name, very famous one that's been built up through years and years of heavy marketing and TV advertisements and online advertisements. I still remember the one that they aired almost every single day back in the 1990s when I was growing up as a kid. So, language learners, we all start as beginners, and many of us don't know any better, so we start with Rosetta Stone. And including myself, it was my first attempt to learn Korean back in 2010. So, how does it work? It's a computer program where the user matches pictures corresponding to a word or sentence given via text or sound. You'll often repeat those words and sentences after a recording of a native speaker. There are no explanations of anything. There's no English. And there are certainly good points to this approach, and it's easy for most people to jump right in and start learning basic words. It's definitely very user-friendly, but you may quickly find out why the language learning community dislikes the program. Many people find it slow-paced, repetitive, and boring. It's a huge investment of your money, but more importantly, the amount of time it takes to complete the full course. As you make progress, you'll see the same small set of words, phrases, and sentences over and over and over, even though you feel you've mastered them long ago. The hours and hours you'll spend in Rosetta Stone could be spent much better elsewhere. Sometimes the voice recognition software will slow you down as well. It will grade you as incorrect for seemingly no reason, and you'll be given no explanation to why. It can be very frustrating at times. Rosetta Stone insists the pace of their program is certain rather than slow, and that years and years of research support all the decisions that they have made. Their explanation does little to change the fact that many language learners find the program stale and unimaginative. Perhaps the most useful part of the program is the group tutoring sessions. They come with Rosetta Stone for a limited amount of time, and additional sessions can be purchased with a subscription fee to an already pricey program. The classes do offer a low-pressure environment to practice what you've learned with a native speaker, including a variety of games. You'll encounter a similar problem with these group tutoring sessions, which is time. You'll have to share these sessions with 2 or 3 other people, so you're going to do a lot of waiting in between your speaking times. The tutors follow a very strict schedule set by Rosetta Stone, so you'll only be able to cover what you learned in that unit for which you signed up for. And once again, you'll be limited by the slow pace of the program. The money and time put into these group sessions could be better spent elsewhere, like one-on-one sessions on Italki. On Italki, you can hire a variety of teachers to help you on a specific topic and request help with anything that you want. You can go far beyond the basics and cover a large variety of vocabulary and topics in a single session. Check the description for a link to a list of tutors available. So, Rosetta Stone is expensive, but it's even more expensive in terms of how much time it requires. The amount that you do learn is generally not worth a large amount of time required to complete the entire course. You could learn exponentially faster and have much more fun from a collection of materials that you really like. When you combine your own selection of books, videos, audio, and reading materials with smart language learning practice, you can create your own individual program that keeps you interested and engaged on a daily basis. Designing a good program does require a lot of reading up on effective language learning methods and also an equal amount of experimentation on your part. But it's required if you don't want to be stuck in the beginner and intermediate levels forever. Unfortunately, some people identify with laziness. They don't want to take the time and effort required to go gather a bunch of materials and language learning methods and experiment with them. They would much rather pay someone to do that all for them, and Rosetta Stone does attempt to do that for a very, very, very high amount of your time and money. But most language learners like myself, we don't recommend it. If you do decide to buy it, I hope you can see how much the program slows you down from your true potential to learn more and learn faster. And at that point, hopefully you'll be ready to find some better materials and create your own language learning program.